All right, Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb joining us now. And Janessa, we already saw that flooding in Old Town, and it's not even the worst of it yet.
Right, and first and foremost, I want to say that our crews, they are very safe. We are watching that high tide cycle for Alexandria, asking our reporters to come in because it's going to get even more dangerous as that high tide cycle happens at 6:29. You saw all that flooding across Alexandria in Old Town, and when you have that high tide come in, it's just going to push more water on shore. So it's going to be pretty disastrous across that area. Right now, we're going to continue to watch this wave of moisture. It's working its way from the south and all the way into Baltimore County, really impacting areas of Northern Virginia at this time. First and foremost, we have an abundance of flood warnings that are currently in place out towards the DC metro area. This extends down towards Prince William, Loudoun County, sections of Montgomery County as well. And this is going to stay in place until 11:30. At this point, I am forecasting Prince George's County. Eventually, you will kind of catch up and you will be involved as well. And so this is going to really continue to kind of get worse across the region. Also extending into Northern Virginia, into Fauquier County, Rappahannock, and Culpeper. That's extended till 11:45. So we have many of our rivers and streams with all this abundance of moisture across the area, and it's been very consistent throughout the day. Look how this extends. It has been kind of this trickle effect across the region, starting in North Carolina and then slicing into the Richmond area. We're very lucky we are not under a tornado watch at this time. Also Madison County, this is until midnight. It extends into Orange County as well. So folks, if you can just do me a favor, tonight is the night you need to stay tuned to us here at DC News Now. Stay indoors. We've just had too much moisture fall in such a very short period of time that it's already allowing flooding, and we are not seeing the bulk of this situation until really 7, 8 o'clock. Let's take a look at Alexandria right now, where we showed you all that flooding that's currently in those low-lying areas of Old Town, where we've seen nearly an inch of rain falling. So folks, we just showed you our live shot out that way. That's an inch of rain. And so this is going to continue to gradually get worse as we're forecasting an additional inch by the end of this entire event. Out towards Bradley Lee, over an inch of rain, near an inch and a half from Bailey's Crossroad. So this is impacting Addison Heights into the Arlington area as well. We're really going to be watching all these sections across all of the DMV as everybody is currently under that flood watch across the region. Look how broad this storm system is in nature. I mean, it extends down towards Tampa into the Carolinas, where they're dealing with a severe weather outbreak, but it's dual-sided. It has a northern edge to it that's providing that snowfall from St. Louis into that Chicago area. Let's talk about wind gusts, because that's another factor of this storm system that we just have not seen quite yet. It's starting to pick up for Hagerstown. I saw earlier today up to 40 miles per hour, but right now 30-mile-per-hour winds for the metro area. Folks, you're under that wind advisory, and at this point we're forecasting up to 50 miles per hour. Parts of southern Maryland, you're in that wind warning, high wind warning, up to 60 miles per hour. What is your plan when power goes out? I'm not saying there possibility of power going out when power goes out. Very likely because ahead of this kind of cold front behind this storm system is a squall, is a line of storms that is going to kind of rip through the region. So snow is gone out towards our western communities, but it does return. We're going to kind of watch the backside of this storm system. At this point, we are forecasting an additional inch to 2 inches in some spots, and river flooding, it is already starting to take place. Wind gusts, as I just said, in those advisory zones, which most of us are, 45 to 55 miles per hour. Here's your future cast, which is pretty spot on at this point. Hour by hour, 5 o'clock now, in the next about 30 to 40 minutes, we're going to see that line start to form west of I-81, and look how it slowly rips across the area from Winchester to Leesburg, and then it's really go time, 7, 8 o'clock. DC DC metro area, and that's when I'm expecting Prince George's County to really go into that flash flood possibility emergency in a lot of locations across I-95 corridor from Baltimore extending down towards Fredericksburg. Let's show you 8 o'clock. Here's the worst of this situation for DC. This is a pocket of torrential rain that is going to impact the entire region and then kind of stream into Baltimore County. At this point, the only thing that I see that's positive, by 9 o'clock, look how it kind of steadily makes its way into the 95 corridor. So it wants to pull out kind of fast, but it's just not moving fast enough. By 9, look at how we start to clear out. So when I see it at 9 o'clock, we'll talk about kind of the aftermath situation of this storm. But winds with this front are going to be picking up across the region still into Anne Arundel County. Folks, this is a fluid event. Our whole weather team is here tracking this entire storm system. This just coming in. Roads flooded in Silver Spring. Dulles, we have 52 flights that are currently delayed from DCA, 96 flights, so nearing 100 in that area. BWI, 66 flights that are currently delayed as well. So if you're trying to get out of the DMV at this time, please check for cancellations and delays, as really this is a trickle effect where this storm system started across parts of the Pacific Northwest and raced across the country. I know you haven't had much time to recover. It's only been a solid 48 hours since we really tracked our last storm system. We're going to be here with you throughout the night. I need you to have your cell phone fully charged, all your devices. I need you to have a flashlight at this point because Mark and Annalisa, we are forecasting widespread power outages, and I want to make sure that everyone has a plan in place.
Janessa, thank you. Montgomery County Office of Emergency Management and Homeland Security is reminding people of how to safely drive in high winds that Janessa was talking about a short time ago. First, use both hands and maintain a safe distance from high-profile vehicles like SUVs and trucks, which can flip over. And watch out for fallen trees, power lines, or debris. And be careful when driving on bridges and overpasses.